Gary, we're obviously in tough times today. The COVID-19 crisis certainly has gripped the nation and the world, and there's many people struggling with today's challenges. You have a medic background and dealt with many infectious diseases in the past. And I know this is a little bit different, but I don't know if you have any kind of thoughts on today's crisis and as a nation, how we can be inspired to overcome.
Hmm. Yeah, a while ago, when the pandemic first started, I wrote something to the Medal of Honor recipients as the chaplain of the Medal of Honor Society. And I had watched an interview where a father was talking with their children, and the father said, "You know, when you grow older, you're going to be able to look back and say, you survived COVID-19." And the word that stuck out to me and struck me as a blaze of light was that survived. And what I remembered was what Deo taught me and what Deo showed me and what those mountain yard villagers showed me. We're going through a terrible, frightening things, unlike anything that many of us have ever gone through before. But I was in that jungle, a jungle that to me was threatening, uncertain. And Deo taught me how to go into that fearful, threatening environment and learn how to live. And so I would share the same thing with those who are going through the frightening time of COVID-19. That in the midst of this, there is a way to live. As Marcus had mentioned, inviting others into your life, reaching out. You want to really live, care about someone else more than yourself, reach out to those. So often we see through the news people hoarding things and pushing their ways through grocery stores to get the last roll of toilet paper or something like that. Those are people whose mindset is only on survival. People can survive alone, but that's not what living is about. Living is about being with others, supporting others, loving them, helping others through difficult and tough times. We can make it through this as a country, as a people, if we learn how to live with one another. And by that it means almost dying to yourself, caring about someone else more than yourself. If we can do that during this time, we will get through this, not only as a people, but as a nation and as community.